So here's the question that we really want to ask ourselves in these swing states. Are people really voting for Kamala Harris?
Well, despite the polls showing a razor-thin race, especially in the swing states, a CBS reporter is revealing just how difficult it was to find Kamala Harris supporters in the swing state of Nevada.
Do you always get together and talk politics?
We do.
Yes. So it's our lucky day. We found the right table today. What issue is most important to you?
I'm extremely concerned about the border.
Illegals, they gotta go.
People are coming here seeking asylum.
Baloney. They're coming here for the freebies.
I took my brisket and mac and cheese with me to catch Ken Lasker with a to-go order.
How closely are you watching this election?
Oh, very closely.
He was the only Harris supporter we met at lunch, even though Washoe County has historically been pretty politically split.
We had so much fun. But what was really incredible is in every single restaurant of the people willing to talk to us, we could only find one Harris supporter in every restaurant. And we left no stone unturned. I approached every single person.
That's because...
So here's my question. Even CBS is out here in the streets. I'm out here in the streets. I talk to people every single day. Here's my question. Who are these polls talking to? And do they really know what they're talking about? The polls are saying that they are neck and neck or she's slightly ahead and all of this stuff. Do we trust the polls? Because out here in the streets, people that I've talked to on camera and off camera, here's the demographic that I see. I see a demographic of people, black women, some black women, not all, it's about split 50-50 of the black women that I talk to, some on camera and some off camera, are basically saying that they're undecided, and then they do like this. They hit me with the wink, wink. They hit me with the wink. Okay, you don't believe me? All right, so I'll give you a little preview. I haven't edited this video. I haven't even sent it to my editor yet. Let me see if I can find it. They don't say it on camera. They won't tell you on camera. For and why?
I'm voting for no one.
Okay, why? Is it any particular reason? You don't like any candidate?
No, I'm past it.
You just passed it?
Yeah, I'm over it.
You over politics?
Yeah,
I'm with it.
I'm over it. I did.
They either say, I'm over it, I'm undecided, or the women are saying, I'm voting for Kamala Harris. So it's two different types of women that are basically participating in this thing, all right? It's two different types of women that are basically participating in this thing. Either they're saying that I'm over it, and then when we get off camera, they be like, because I'm going to show y'all the back end footage too. Be like, I'm really voting for Trump. I just don't want to be on camera saying anything because I don't want to go viral and I don't want my friends coming at me and stuff like that. Or they'll be like, oh no, I'm voting for Kamala Harris. And then when I press them and I say, well, why? Why are you voting for this or whatever, so on and so forth? Because like I said, I'm really on the floor. I'm in the streets. I talk to the people. I'm participating. I kick it with them on a regular basis. I'm interviewing them now. And I am only finding two types of people that are supporting Kamala Harris. Half of black women, because it seems like a lot of these black women are waking up, or black women with their boyfriends, and the boyfriend don't want to go against her, and he be like, I'm supporting Kamala, I think. And then she'd be looking at him, yeah, I'm voting for Kamala Harris. Those are the only two types of people that I see that are voting for. So if these polls are right, because I've talked to a lot of people, if these polls are accurate, where are they finding these people at? Where are they finding these people at if these polls are accurate?
Find one Harris supporter.
That's because Republicans love good food, brisket and mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you had me at that. I think that this goes back to our conversation about Kamala Harris's lack of detail. And it also shows that at least these people that the CBS reporter spoke to are not differentiating Kamala Harris to Joe Biden. She's trying to separate herself from that. And what all of these people talk to, if you listen to the piece, they talk about actual issues. They talk about the border. They talk about the economy. And they see Donald Trump as a person that when they viewed how things were 4 years ago, they want to simply go back to that.
You know what? You bring up a really good point. And Kaylee, I would say this is one of the things that the Trump campaign has done successfully, and that is the Biden-Harris connection. And they had their work done for them because Biden kept saying that she was always the last person in the room on every big decision that affected Americans. And she and her team have been saying there's no daylight between them. Until recent, she doesn't talk about them as much, and it looks like there's a little distance there. But we had 3.5 years of how simpatico they were. And I think you're onto something there.
Yeah, and they will not allow Kamala Harris to escape the Biden label. When I say they, the Biden White House, Karine Jean-Pierre said she was a part of this, every single step of the way. If I were KJP or if I were Biden, I'd say go be your own person, distance yourself from us, go win this election. They won't do it. They want to build his legacy. Just quickly, that reporter, to be in Nevada, a state that no Republican has won in 20 years at the presidential level, 20 years. And then to go to restaurants and only be able to find one Kamala Harris supporter, I know it's anecdotal, but the polls are not anecdotal, and it is a margin of error race in a state Republicans haven't won in 20 years.
It's also really hard to go anywhere, Tom, without seeing people talk about politics right now. You'd love to go have a meal where people weren't talking about it. Yeah. So people are, they'll be open with you about where they stand right now because they're so used to having it come up. And they're seeing all the ads in those swing states.
Yes, that's why I wouldn't go by any one report. You say, oh, well, maybe there was a bunch of Republicans there at the luncheon place. But it feels different this time around. I am not a polls guy. They drive you crazy. You read these polls every day. People get nervous. They're biting their nails. I tell you, what does it feel like out there? It feels like people are not buying the Trump is an evil dictator thing anymore. And they also know if they had anything against Trump, then they believed this idea that he was somehow causing some kind of climate of, division, right? They don't buy that anymore either because they know the past 4 years have been all about division with this crew in the White House. So it feels different this time. That's why I'm kind of confident for the fall.
Well, and it feels different because there have been 2 attempts on his life now. And if you want to talk about threats to democracy, let's talk about those threats.
Oh.
Yeah.
And just a little color and background about the Washoe County. So first of all, Reno's in there, the biggest little city in the world. And it's also, it's right next to Tahoe. It's a place where it's gorgeous and it feels rural, but it's a hustling, bustling county at the same time. And I want to point out that in 2020, the Democrats won in the presidential race. It was a little over 51%. It's a little over 50%, almost 51%. And that was Democrats, and Republicans were just over 46. So you could argue sort of half and half. And the fact that now it is so hard to find anyone for Kamala, I hope that's the tea leaves, but get out and vote.
I believe that is way, way, way more Trump supporters than they like to give people credit for. I don't believe that she has the type of support that people are trying to make it out to be. I think that she's 100% in trouble. I think that this is going to be one of the funniest elections ever. I can't wait to see the face on these Democrats and these people that thought that they was going to come out and vote for Kamala Harris and that she was going to win. I can't wait to see how they react to it. I can't wait to see what the coverage is going to be for Oprah. You know what the beautiful part about this is for me? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to be absolutely 100% honest. I win either way in every area of life. The only losers in this situation are mostly middle-class voters. I win as a content creator. I win as a person as far as my net worth and my finances. No matter what, I win. If she gets in the office and things go absolutely bad, that means I buy everything else at a discount and then I actually capitalize off of it. If she loses and Trump wins, I win because the economy is thriving and I get to capitalize even more on the things that I've already built, on the things that I took advantage of while Biden was in office over the last 3.5 years, and we run it up on that front. As a content creator, if she wins, I get to come on here and she's going to make me so rich on how bad she does that I am going to literally become one of the biggest content creators on the face of this planet on YouTube, because every day I'll have free coverage to look at the mess that's being created, and we're going to highlight it, we're going to capitalize off of it, and it's going to be a glorious, glorious financial windfall for us as content creators. No matter what, I win. I win. I win no matter what. As a matter of fact, if she, as a content creator, if she wins, I win even more. So I'm kind of going against my own best interest to even advocate for the thing that's best for the people. Because the more of the person that is actually worse for us creates things, the higher we go up in ratings, the higher we go up in subscribers, the higher we go up in numbers, the better the things get. So I'm actually going against my own best interest to say that, hey man, I hope that Trump, the Don, y'all send me this hat, I hope that the Don wins. I win no matter what. I win no matter what. But I would like for us all to win as a group, as Americans. I would like for us all to win. I don't want y'all out here suffering.